Hi, I'm Nick.
Hi, I'm Hannah.
Today we're going to talk about teacher professional identity. So our agenda for today, we're going to go over the introduction, theme, principles, examples, tips for success, and resources that we use. So what is teacher professional identity? It's a person's beliefs, values, and experiences as a teacher. Teacher identity is an ongoing process. These factors evolve as teachers are involved in more experiences. What makes up a teacher's professional identity? In general, it's the personal experiences and professional experiences that make up professional identity, but they can also be broken down into three major factors. The first factor being individual experience and notions of self. These are personal life experiences, all the way through elementary school, high school, college, the experiences that a teacher has as a student, and the experiences they have outside of the school setting. Second is classroom practices. This is the curriculum being taught, instructional planning process, and the classroom management that a teacher uses. Third are external teaching related discourses. These are the theories, research, collaboration that teachers use to develop their own professional experience. Finally, we'll go to the importance of professional identity. It creates a balance between personal and professional beliefs. Without a professional identity, teachers are inconsistent in their teaching. Teachers need to use professional identity to make a foundation for what they're going to teach and their beliefs in teaching. So without that, they're very inconsistent. Teachers with a clear professional identity are more likely to stay in the field of education. That kind of goes with the previous point. When they're consistent and have a foundation in teaching, they're more likely to stay in teaching. And finally, encourages reflection and thoughtfulness in current pedagogies. With that foundation, you can reflect and grow in your teaching and your experiences.
So, some examples of encouraging pre-service or new teachers to help them create their teacher identity would be to provide theoretical evidence for pedagogical decisions. So, being able to cite where your practices are coming from. So, if you are doing, or if you're doing project-based learning, and being able to cite that it's a constructivist theory can help you lay that foundation because you're backed by research and best practice. So that's a great way to help not only learn about theories of education, but to also help establish your teacher identity. Creating a reflective journal. This is something I've personally done. I do this in my like lesson plan book, but what you can do is just write down like in math today, this went well and this didn't go well. And so being able to look back on that the next year or the next month or the next lesson, you're able to see what parts went well and what parts you could work on to become a better teacher. Role play or videotaping yourself is another great example, and this is something I've done through the Gifted and Talented program here at Purdue. It can be kind of awkward to videotape yourself teaching, but if you videotape yourself and then take a reflective lens and watch it later, it can help you decide like, oh, I didn't realize I was doing this, or I need to work on doing this instead. And then creating metaphors for abstract ideas. So taking something abstract and making a metaphor with a concrete example is also something that can help establish your teacher identity. Some tips for success would include finding your balcony people. And so this is something that means finding your cheerleaders, your people at school who are going to be there for you no matter what. So they're on your balcony and they're cheering you on, and they can pick you up when you're down, and they can cheer you on with all the little victories. Avoiding the axe grinders. The axe grinders are those teachers who have been in teaching a long time and they are ready to get out. These are also called like your negative Nellies. Being around positive people makes you more positive, and being around negative teachers makes you more negative. So avoiding the axe grinders, the people who are there just to bide their time and get to retirement, but making sure you avoid those negative people in your life. I know as a new teacher, I was told that I need to sit down and listen. that speaking my mind really wasn't an option. So make sure you speak your mind. That'll help you not only learn from other teachers about their perspectives, but it'll also help you build your teacher identity by learning from others, and that's something I wish I would have done. And then be your authentic self. So if you're a funny person, be funny with your students. It doesn't mean you have to be a super like strict, what you think a stereotypical teacher is. Be your authentic self. If you're funny, be funny. If you like to smile a lot, smile a lot. Just be your authentic self. And then we have some additional resources for you if you'd like to learn more about establishing your teacher identity. So what you do on this slide is just click on the picture. It'll take you to a web link and another window. And these are the resources we used. So thank you so much for watching, and we hope you learned something today.